The cartel? The cartel is targeting ICE agents. And gangs all across America are banding together to fight this bullshit. I fucking needed this good news today. You've gotta understand, if the cartel and rival gangs coming together to fight you, you fucked up. And I am all for that shit. Go get 'em, boys.
Let me say this calmly because this matters. Seeing people who live comfortably here in the United States celebrating drug cartels and criminal gangs simply because they believe those groups might oppose or hurt ICE is disgusting, and that should alarm anyone with functioning conscience. Let me tell you something. You are not supporting justice, you are not supporting migrants, you are not supporting human rights. You are applauding organizations that have killed more than 300,000 people in Mexico over the last decade alone. Let the number sit with you. And even that number does not reflect reality, because many of the victims were never counted, because it was just simply they didn't find the body to count. Bodies were buried in clandestine mass graves, bodies were dismembered, bodies were dissolved in acid, bodies were burned in barrels filled with boiling diesel. The cartel there just try to erase these humans from the face of earth so they don't become part of the statistics. In Mexico, they are mothers who don't protest with slogans or hashtags. They actually search deserts and fields with shovels. Mothers who dig through clandestine graves hoping to find a bone, a shoe, a backpack, a piece of clothing, anything that tells them what happened to their child. And to make the situation even sadder and worse, some of those mothers were murdered for finding the truth. These are the organizations that you are celebrating. And let's be clear about something else. Cartels do not oppose ICE because they care about migrants. They oppose ICE because ICE interferes with their business. Drug trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking, modern slavery. According to official reports, only hundreds of victims of sex trafficking are identified each year in Mexico, and that is just a small fraction that is actually found. The real number is far higher because this crime survives on fear, silence, and disappearance. So when you cheer for cartels because they align with your political anger, what you are really saying is, I don't care who suffers as long as my enemy loses. That is not activism, that is not compassion, that is complete moral failure. When you are willing to call the devil your ally just to defeat the president you hate, the government you hate, you haven't taken the moral high ground. You have abandoned morality altogether. And the most offensive part of all, people who grew up surrounded by this violence doesn't have the luxury of pretending it's symbolic, ironic, or theoretical. People like me who were born and raised in Mexico, specifically in La Piedad, Michoacan, don't speak about this from theory or ideology. I was there when the cartel murdered our mayor. I was there when the cartel kidnapped one of my friends, tortured him, and killed him alongside other 5 people. I was there when cartel extorted local businesses and when families who could not afford to pay were punished by having their children kidnapped. This is not something I read about online. This is not something that I saw in a movie. This is something that I lived through. For us, this is in politics, it's graves, it's missing daughters, it's destroyed communities, it's a country bleeding. If you cannot tell the difference between opposing a policy and glorifying mass murders, then the problem is not political, it's ethical, and no slogan will ever fix that.
Mira, mira Coco, ¿quién se te apareció aquí? Mira? Se te apareció el Vitachi, hijo de tu... ¡Chócala, chócala, chócala! ¡La pata, la pata! ¡Échale el gallo! ¡Échale el gallo, échale el gallo! ¡Ya, ya, ya, ya! ¡Ya, verga! ¡Arranca la frente! ¡Anda, verga! ¡De verga, de verga! ¡Ya abre la puerta! ¡Chíqueselo, chíqueselo, chíqueselo! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¡Mátelo, mátelo! ¡Mátelo, mátelo! Llegó su padre, verga, a la loma.
Ahora llegó la noticia que andan buscando al feliz.